Chapter 3, page 13. The year Okonkwo took 800 seed yams from Nwakibi was the worst year in memory. It seemed as if the world had gone mad. The first rains were late, and when they came, they lasted only a brief moment. The blazing sun returned and scorched all the green that had appeared. Like all good farmers, Okonkwo had begun to sow with the first rains. He had already sown 400 seeds when the rains dried up and the heat returned. The drought continued for 8 weeks, and the yams were killed. Okonkwo planted what he had left of his seed yams. When the rains finally returned, he had one consolation. The yams he had sown before the drought were his own. He still had the 800 from Nwakibi and 400 from a friend of his father, so he would make a fresh start. But that year had gone mad. Now the rain fell as it had never fallen before. It poured down violently and washed away the yams. The harvest that year was sad, like a funeral, and many farmers wept as they dug up the miserable and rotting yams. Okonkwo remembered that tragic year with a cold shiver throughout the rest of his life. He knew that he was a fierce fighter, but that year had been enough to break the lion of a heart. I survived that year, he always said, so I will survive anything. His father Unoka, who was then an ailing man, had said to him during the terrible harvest, I know you will not despair. You have a manly and a proud heart. A proud heart can survive a general failure, because such a failure does not prick its pride. Unoka was like that in his last days. His love of talk had grown with age and sickness. It tried Okonkwo's patience beyond words. Make sure you finished filling out Okonkwo as a farmer, his farming techniques, and submit your assignment.